I'm Margaret Lewin, and welcome to Margaret Lewin Quilting. Today I am going to do something that I don't often do with you guys, but I am going to open my latest shipment of my Erin Condren planner. I use an Erin Condren planner for all of my planning in my schedule. I have used it now for, I think this is my 4th year probably, and I love it. It's easy to work in, it's all set up, it's no brain. I just can fill everything in, and it really helps me stay on schedule, and my schedule can tend to be a little bit busy. So I have covered up my shipping address. Now this was ordered back in May, and I did receive it the very end of May or the beginning of June. I can't remember for certain. Actually it was in May I received it. I can see the shipment date now. And this is what I got for my 2017-2018 planner. I always do the year and a half because I start writing in this planner as soon as I've got appointments for the next year. So I went to the dentist for a cleaning the other day. I've got another appointment coming up now in January. So I need to get it put into this planner so that I've got it when the time comes. So I'm gonna open it. I have not looked inside of it at all. I did take out the receipt that has my name, my address, and all that. So this is what's inside of it. Being kind never goes out of style. It's a little postcard, which I think is sweet, and then a sticker. Very pretty colors. Of course, I'm kind of pink, so I like pink. So now I'm gonna open it. One of the things that I really like about Erin Condren is they always come really secure in their shipment. And you can see mine's all covered with bubble wrap. And let's see, we're gonna start with this first. I did wanna try the colorful dual tip markers. I was really interested in how they were gonna be. Almost be their tapes shut. Yep, they are. So I've never tried these before, and I was really curious. I'm gonna grab a piece of paper and turn it over and actually try it for you guys. So I'll grab half a piece of paper. These are my pens, and I'm gonna try the pink first. So I'll set this aside, and we're just gonna try to write with it, just a little bit. Oh, that's a neat. It feels nice. I like that. Let's try, this is the fine tip. Oh, I really like that a lot. That's my granddaughter's name. I like that. Cool. I think I really like the fine tip. So there's that. I want to try the teal only because I really like teal. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, it's a pretty blue. I don't know if I really like the fatter tip. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna scribble for a minute and see how it feels. It does seem to glide well, but I just don't know if I really like the wider tip. I tend to write really big, so consequently when you get something that also has a fat line, they don't quite write so well for me. So I think I like the thin end of those. But there's that. There's another piece of tape, so I'm gonna get rid of that. So I'm happy with them. We'll try them out as time goes on more and more. I'll bring the box back. Oh look, these are new stickers. And these I did not order, they must have come free. They're rose gold. They are pretty. Look at the little planner. Now that I really like. I think that's really cute. Let's see. It says, turn your dreams into plans. And then planning addict. EC and me. Those are cute. So some stickers. Now, I believe, is this the one I got for free? I believe I got the classic lined notebook for free because I ordered I was one of the very first orders that went in. So I'm going to open this up because I'm really excited to see what this is all about. I've really been wondering. Oh, the cover feels really smooth. I really like the color. The pages have got blue on the edge. The best things to get done is to begin. Best way to get things done is to begin. I like the foil. I think it's pretty. Oh, this is a nice little notebook. Classic lined. All the different Erin Condren colored flags at the top. I think this is really nice. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, but I do like it. I do really like it. I love the way it feels. And this must be all the different colors. Oh, and there's a 10% off your next purchase using a code. Very cool. Okay, so there's that. This I did order. I think I did. Let me double check here. This I believe I did order. I'm pretty certain that I did. And this is just a 80 line pages to just jot your thoughts down with. And I thought that this might be nice to carry in my purse versus my planner, carrying my planner around. And then I would be able to just jot notes down as I was going. So here's this one. Again, really nice feel to it. Really nice feel. And then all the same types of pages. Very nice. I think these are a little lighter maybe. No, they're not. Oh, yep, see the color's different. This is definitely bluer or grayer, and this is definitely brighter white. So that's the difference in the two. I hope you can see that. Yeah, definitely grayer, and this is definitely a bright white. But the pages feel nice and thick. These are a little bit thinner, but not bad again. So I think this one is going into my purse just to take with me so that I've got it when I've got to jot down dates. So I'm very excited about these. This thing is just beautiful. I love the feel of it. So, alrighty. The next thing is, this is the actual planner that I ordered. So I'm gonna move the box completely out of our way. And this is my planner. And here is my ruler. I did opt this time for the black spiral. I wanted to give this one a shot. I've never had the black spiral before. I've had the silver, I've had the gold, and I've had the rose gold. And honestly, I didn't care for the gold or the rose gold. To me, the rose gold looked kind of cheap, and the gold I just wasn't really thrilled with. That's what I had this year, was the gold one. But here's my planner, and I loved these flowers. I thought they were really cool. So I'll take my plastic off my bookmark right away. I tend to use this a lot. Hopefully you can see it is a ruler also, and I really do tend to use that a lot throughout the year. It's great for drawing lines inside the planners. Inside the planner comes your pouch. Now these used to be attached right in your planner, but now what they've done is they give you this, and you can stick this right onto here and then attach it to your planner if you decide to. Or you can just leave it free. I like the zipper on the new ones a lot better. And the plastic that they use is pretty supple, so it's not real stiff and yucky. So I like that. Thank you for being you. Little note cards or bookmarks. You make such a difference. You matter, really, really do. You matter. You really, really do. And then hello friend, which is, I think, a sticker. Oh, nope, it's a 20% off your next purchase. Cool. Very cool. And then, let's see, what do we have here? Some more stickers, happy birthday stickers, and then our gifts to you. So there's that. And then I'm just gonna do a flip through on the planner itself. You have a vellum page at the beginning. this one doesn't feel as thick as the one in my current planner, but it's nice enough. And I chose the vertical layout. I like that the best. Nice calendar that takes me through 2017 and 2018. Don't call it a dream, call it a plan. I like the fact that there's 12 of these, so you could split it up into quarterly plans or annual plans. I'm going to actually be using this to plan out my quilt of the quarter for 2018. So I'm very excited about that. And as I said, oh, here's another little place for some more stuff. And as I said, I chose the 2017, 2018. So I'll start using this along with my current planner for the month of July, and then by August I'll be in here, which will be good. I like the pretty colors. As always, she's got a really nice beginning page. And this is new and different, and I like the fact that this is now right here at the end of the month. I know it can either look like the end of July or the beginning of August. It's colored for the beginning of August, but I am actually going to be using this for my budgeting because I have to set up my budgeting for my quilt business. So I will have space to budget my long arm monies that I need, and then space to budget my YouTube money that I need. So for all the projects that I'm doing on YouTube and for my long arm quilting stuff, and then any notes. So pretty soon what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in here, and in September, I'm getting another shipment of fabric. So I will write down in September what fabrics are coming in for my YouTube channel, and then I will make any notations of any batting orders or backing orders that I have for my long arm business. So I'm very excited about that. Here's September. I like the way they don't have a wasted page. When you go from August to September, you stay on that full week, which I think is really good. And then here is October. Oh, they have the moons, which is nice. I didn't realize that the last time. The Halloween. And then there's the colorways for November. And then December. Christmas is on a Monday this year. Well, that's good. I like this green. I think that's pretty. You know, we typically think of a red for Christmas, but I like that green. January. And this bluey teal, which is pretty. February. Valentine's Day's in the middle of the week, guys. Don't forget. Wednesday. Very pretty. I like the fact that these are more plain than they've ever been before. I do like that. I'm not certain if I really like these dots, but it's all right. So here's February, March. I love this April color. I think that's really pretty. And then we'll go on. It's more of a purpley where the other one was more of a blue. May. And then June. Again, I really like this new part. I think this is going to be great for planning. July. August. September. October. No, that's October still. Then November. December. And then here are just simple pages for notes of sorts. And then dot grids to draw on or whatever. This would be great for practicing handwriting if you wanted to practice things. So that's the dot grid. I'll probably end up just using it for notes. I don't tend to use these notes pages a lot in the back, but maybe I'll use this more. Not sure. I can see myself sketching quilt blocks though on those. And then these coloring pages, which honestly, I'm not thrilled with these coloring pages at all. To me, I probably will end up ripping out this one and giving it to one of my grandchildren. This one I will keep only because you've got January's planning with places to put extra notes under each month, and then anything else that we've maybe got coming up in 2020, and then more stickers. I tend to not use stickers at all. I leave them there in case I need them for something, but I really don't, I just don't use them. I think these are nicer than the old ones that she used to have. These I may use, but I tend to not use stickers again. And I more than likely won't use these. Although I do like the fact that they now have white spaces in them to write on versus how they used to do it. Pocket. And then another pocket, and then the whiteboard on the back. So that is my 2017 to 2018 Erin Condren planner, and I'm really excited about it. This year I ended up not using my pouch. I'm not sure why, but I didn't. What I think I'm going to do this year is attach it to the outside and probably just stick my pens in there so that I've got my pens with me. I tend to clip my pen through here all the time. And what I use instead of a regular pen, I tend to use one of my friction pens, in fact a purple one, only because if I make a mistake then I can erase it and go back and redo it. So that's probably how I'm going to set this one up this year. I wanted you to see a couple things. So as I said, this is my 2017-2018 Erin Condren Life Planner, and I do get the vertical setup because that's the one I like the best, and that's the one I have used all along. I have liked it. One of the things I am noticing is it's a little bit harder to turn the pages. I don't know, maybe it's just because I haven't broken it in yet. These do have removable covers, so I can change them anytime I want to. And I'm going to turn it because it tends to go back in easier when you turn it that way. Now this is my current planner. This is the one that I'm using this year. And as I said, I have a planner with the gold. This is the one. This is the first time that I bought the gold, and it's okay. I do like it with this cover, but I don't know that I'll ever order the gold again. It does kind of chip away so that you can see here, 6 months into it, that the gold is leaving, and I really don't like that. One of the things I did have this year, and I never did end up using it, was this little, I guess they call it a dashboard. I am going to put it in my new planner. As I said, it's easier to put it in when you turn it sideways like this. I am going to put it in my new planner. It's not going in very easily. There it goes. I am going to move this over into my new planner, and I am just going to try harder to use it because I like these little note cards, especially how tiny they are, for upcoming events, just to make notes in days so that, you know, it's there until it's confirmed. Just think I should be using these and I'm not, so I am going to move it over. Otherwise, I have pretty much used this planner the entire year. I love it and I use it all the time. So here's my current. One of the other things that I wanted to show you that I did get from my planner were these lined sticky notes. I was really excited to see what they were and how they work. I think these I'm gonna really like, especially for things like grocery lists, because I can write down everything that I need on here and then just take it with me to go. So I'm gonna open it up to August, and I'm gonna peel one off and see how it does. So I think it fits right, yeah, see, that'll be perfect. Right there I can put it, so as my day goes on, I know what I need to get. Just make a little list of anything that needs to happen, and then I can take it with me. Or the other thing that I was thinking for this was that I would, if I put my dashboard, let me grab my dashboard. I'm thinking of putting my dashboard here, and then I could, well, it doesn't quite fit. So I could put this maybe over here, put the dashboard there. I'm not sure, but I am going to use these sticky notes. I think they're going to be a really nice addition to my planner. I would like to thank you so much for joining me today while I showed you my 2017-2018 Erin Condren Life Planner. If you'd like to get yourself a life planner, down below in the information box will be a link directly to Erin Condren's webpage. And if you sign up for her emails, you will receive a $10 off coupon. And I also will receive $10 as a credit at Erin Condren for future purchases. So it doesn't cost you any more. It just gives me a credit also so that I can continue to share things like this with you. So I would like to again thank you so much for joining me today. If you aren't already a member of our Facebook page, please go out and join us. It's called Margaret Lewin Quilting. In 2017, we are currently working on a quilt of the quarter. So every quarter in 2017, we're doing a different quilt. We're getting ready to start a brand new one in July, and we're doing an awful lot of fun other projects too. We just recently finished the Beetle Bag by Abby Lane Quilts, and I would really love it if you joined us. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel here on YouTube, and if you click that little bell up in the corner, you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. I try to go live on Sundays. Thank you so much for letting me share with you my Erin Condren Life Planner. I would love to know how you go about planning your day. I'm always interested in looking at different ways to stay organized so that I can stay on top of my business, my personal life, and being a part of my grandchildren's lives. Thank you so much for being with me today, and I hope to see you again really soon. Bye.